Damn, my phone's like ringing. Sorry about that. People are trying to like contact me right now, and I'm like not having it. I'm trying to get through a fucking video. But I should turn airplane mode on actually. Probably wouldn't be such a bad idea. Why I turn airplane mode on? I'll start doing that when I make videos on my phone, airplane mode. But yeah, so this guy is like following me up there, and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am," like, and I'm like, "Fuck, why am I so fucking nice?" So I turn around and I'm like, "What?" You know, like, "What? What do you want?" And he's like, "Are you a practitioner of magic?" And I'm like, oh my god, like, who is this fucking guy? Is he like some otherworldly being? Is he fucking human? Like, is he one of those aliens, or is he a demon? Like, who the fuck is this guy? How does he know what I do? I'm not looking magical right now. I'm looking fucking like shit. Like, how could he tell? How would he know? It was freaking me out. I was like, I was just kind of like weary, like how could he see into my aura or something? But oh, these dogs are being all cute. I think they're trying to mate. But anyway, yeah, so I stopped and I was like, yes, how would you know? And he's like, I had this dream that I saw this girl and her white dog, and then I see you and the white dog, and I was supposed to talk to you. Try to keep this long story short. But I gave him some of my time, and I ended up playing pretend, looking at rocks, like regular fucking rocks on the ground, trying to feel out the spirits, feel out the energies that are in plain ass rocks like these. Talk about creativity. Your head's really got to be in the game to fucking see something in a fucking rock, because I'm just like reaching. I'm reaching. This guy was really good. I don't know. But the crazy part of this is he ends up giving me a rock out of his pocket, and it looks like a heart. And he's like, this rock that looks like a heart, this is for you. And I got a lot of heart things going on right now. So I take the rock, don't think anything of it really. I'm just like, I just need to wash this rock when I get home kind of thing. Just touching this person, I don't know. But yeah, I look at the rock closer when I get home, and lo and behold, there is a 5-point star, like with a tail. It looks like a shooting star on this fucking rock, and it is like fucking blatantly there, but it's naturally there. And I was like, holy shit, did I just receive a fucking rock that is like super, whoa? I'm just mind blown, you know, completely like mind blown at the time. I later on end up seeing him again, and we talk about things. He talks about this so-called ascension coming, and a little bit more about rocks. And I wasn't able to see him again after that. I later on did go looking for him, like a month later, and I talked to some homeless people to ask where he's been. And the only thing that I got as far as information on this guy was they said some black guys stoned him in the wash, along with this other guy called John the Baptist. This Jesus fuck, I'm telling you, it was crazy. So, I don't know, it was just insane that, you know, that I met some Jesus guy. People down in the wash know him as Jesus, and then his friend and him, John the Baptist, gets stoned by some black guys out of the territory. So I don't know, it was some weird shit has been happening to me for quite some time. But back to getting leaving the witchy apartment. It was funny because I'm a Leo, Jason's a Sag. The woman, well, the girl and her boyfriend, she was a Leo and he's a Sag. And I feel like she was mirroring me, like the bitchiest sides of me, and he was mirroring the most submissive sides of Jason. But either way, it was just, yeah, we had to get out. And when we packed all of our stuff and we were leaving, Jason noticed it, I noticed it, but this girl's face, like, she's younger than me. Like, she's younger. But just bags, like just really, really bad black bags. Like she looked as if things had been feeding off of her. You could just tell, like she looked frail and tired and just bags. And I was like, oh my God, like why does she look so bad right now? Like what is going on? Things got people hard, you know? Past life karma, all of it, like things got people fucking hard. That's all I gotta say. So I end up living with now I'm living in this place with an older guy named Sifu. Amazing teacher. He's done all sorts of like martial arts and whatnot, and I think this is really good for my spirit. I need to get back into moving my body and whatnot. But it's been rough. Like the first day that I moved in, I met this wonderful person named Joy, and she just saw right through me. Like she's a Catholic, I guess you could say, but she's very psychic. Like she just has the gift, you know, and she knew that things are on me and I needed some kind of cleansing. And she also met Jason, but her first response was, who is this satanic fuck walking in here? And I was like, oh, I don't know what all this means. Why is this happening? You know? And I feel like it's kind of the universe being like, it's time to move on from this person. You know, I can't stay with this person because it's going to hurt me in the long run. But then, you know, I want to help him get out of this too. The thing is, she didn't offer it to him, and I can't just, you know, ask her to fix me and him either. That's kind of pretty much, she was told to save who can be saved. I don't know why she sees anything in me, because I have felt extremely hopeless, but she just does. And I was like, all right, I accept the offer. You know, you want to perform an exorcism? I mean, what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose, except for Jason. That's the equivalent exchange here. I'm going to lose Jason. I don't know. It's insane. Like there's so much more that's going on. I'm just like, and it sucks because Jason has been there with me through all this crazy, and he's even seen my magic. You know, like at this point, I don't even want to fuck with anyone else. It's just like, as far as people who know my story and who I am, you're either a believer or you're not. But when people like really see what's truth, it's like, yeah, like I could be with normal people or be with, you know, people who understand this stuff, which that's the shitty part, is Jason understands this stuff and he's seen it in action. He knows this is all just a matrix, but the shitty part is he's got some really bad shit on him, and now I do too. Ugh. And my exorcism was supposed to take place the 21st, which is technically the real Mayan calendar date, and I don't know, they always say like it ends in 2012, blah, 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 but I'm guessing that might be extended though. I have a second bath cleansing to do to loosen up things. But yeah, that's what happens when I surrendered. And then I met Destiny after her whole Jesus spiel. That's an interesting story because I make another video on Destiny and her Jesus spiel, but I think there's something so legit to it, it's so crazy.